So the most hyped up fighting game in 2019 is here, Mortal Kombat 11. And it amps up its violence by 100, okay 200, and adds cool new features like the fatal blow mechanic and customization. So does this game hit the mark or not? But before we get into this, side note, I will have to censor fatal blows and fatalities if they're being shown because YouTube like to think that red blood is actual real violence, which yes it is, but still. Also, this one is a pretty special Mortal Kombat thing. We're going to be going back in time and there's going to be a whole lot of skits going on. But yeah, wait a minute, do you guys hear something's going on? Dave, what's going on? I don't know, that weird time portal opened up playing a cover of Bitch Lasagna.
Phantom, over. We fucked up.
What are you doing here, Nav?
Your review of Mortal Kombat messes up the future.
But how? I'm recording it now.
Due to all the violence and gore, you turned the YouTube's algorithm into a pretzel.
Fucking no, he doesn't even censor curse words in his videos. Screw you, Dave. Look, Nav, if we take you with us during the review, can you pinpoint the exact part I messed up on?
Fine, but I know nothing of Mortal Kombat besides booby ninjas, and that one guy that says, get over it.
Is there a way for us to travel back in time?
Of course! This time stone I found on eBay for only $3.99. Now, let's go fix YouTube so I can get paid!
Let's get into the story then. Okay, so the story actually makes the complicated lore of Mortal Kombat a lot less complicated, because without spoiling anything, fighters from the past, well, the past versions of fighters that are actually available on the roster, have come due to Kronika creating a new era or some crap. To be honest, the story is pretty well written, but it's not very well executed. To be honest, one of the good things is the interaction between characters is just really dope. Also, there's so much fan service in this story's mode, such as from Shao Kahn vs Kotal Kahn to Froth actually existing, because we haven't seen her since the 3D era game. And Fire God Liu Kang, aka Mortal Kombat Jesus. And Johnny Cage just makes the game so much better. Johnny Cage, probably the best thing. But there is a few flaws in this story. Why did Kronika actually bring back past heroes knowing that they would betray her? Why did she actually bring this up? Why didn't Raiden just not fight Liu Kang? Second, why was Sonya sacrificing herself actually necessary to develop the plot? What was the point of a lot of these things and more? Second, how come, and I'm saying this because I was dead confused, they generally have forgot about the rules of their fatality. Why didn't people get hurt when they would beat up their past selves? You know, that makes sense because, you know, if they had a lasting injury. Second, what took Sonya so long to actually shoot Kano? Why didn't Johnny Cage actually remember being shot by Aaron Black? A lot of things going wrong with this and weren't very well executed. Also, the ending, in my opinion, was generally confusing. It made absolutely no sense, but it pretty much confirmed that everything you did in this game was not needed, because Katana and Liu Kang are going to end up restarting the timeline, depending on the ending you got. Trust me, there's like 3 other ones. There's one where Kronika actually succeeds and makes her new era, and there's also one where it's just, you know, Liu Kang starts over the timeline. But either way, none of these ended up being good endings, because at the same time, you're just rebooting the game again. You're making a 3rd timeline, which is going to piss off fans even more. But for me, I give the story a B+ because everything leading up to the ending was really well done, in my opinion. Okay, Nav, where is this one?
This was the point in time I made my Bitch Lasagna video.
Shit, this was back when I used to make gameplay videos.
This is also the point the apocalypse happened.
Wait, but this is when I talk about gameplay. Not today! Wait, is that me?
Wait, that's a version of you from the past.
You to tell me you're trying to destroy my channel, see? But why?
Hurry, start the gameplay segment so you can step back to the algorithm so it's not so strict.
Okay, you big booty son of a bitch. Let's go. Okay, so the gameplay wise, Mortal Kombat 11 is a huge step up from Mortal Kombat X. Gameplay feels faster and looser than most Mortal Kombat games. Not just that, but there's a layer of strategy that comes with the combat. Due to the fatal blows, which are the game's version of X-rays, except for the crazy thing is, you can only use it once. You need to strategize how you're going to use it, but each characters have a different fighting style through variation, which by God, I hate variation. But I'm going to tell you about that more later. but also fatalities and fatalities are so dope and cool and are very creative. Now again, as I told you, pretty much I have to censor them, but they're in black and white, so just imagine everything in color. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the gameplay of this game. Are you trying to stop my YouTube channel again? No. We're trying to help you stop the apocalypse from happening twice.
Yup, and we need your help.
Well, what do you need from me?
Quickly, has YouTube been bought?
By Google?
No. Google Platinum.
Google Platinum?
Halt, rogue YouTubers.
That's Sector for Mortal Kombat.
We gotta go. Run!
So let me talk about the good of this game. The game's combat is the selling point, and it hit the nail with that. While not perfect, it really does improve in the previous games. This may only be me, but the redesign of these characters are really cool and interesting. Again, something that a lot of people complained about with the female characters, even though I find the most of their costumes being the more interesting and that you need to take on these characters. Not the 90s anymore, guys. You have to make our characters a lot more interesting and somehow keep up with a certain quota. Also, graphics are pretty good as well. As the writing for the story and basic combat dialogue is pretty impressive in my part. Like, in my opinion, it's pretty impressive. Online is pretty well. The only problem is the community would tend to rage quit, and trust me, I've got so many quitalities on my records. But that's, treated as a win for the victims of it, so I guess that's a plus. But this game isn't perfect, far from it, sadly. It has its issues, and I'm going to go over them in the next segment. Holy crap, this place is a dump. Where is this place, man?
The future. 20 triple XXX Temptation.
Wait, you don't even know what time you were in?
No, all I remember is TikTok is still the highest grossing app.
My god, they're manufacturing YouTubers.
Yup, they force you to make content until you physically can't anymore. Then they put your brain into a cyborg body and put 2 fingers up your ass, just like a puppet.
Holy shit, this is where Mortal Kombat got the idea from.
They also make you pay $15.99 for YouTube services.
Like YouTube Red?
Nope, like normal YouTube.
Oh no, a Johnny Cage Yes Papa video.
We don't talk about that limp dick. Anyways, I'm gonna send you back to finish the review. Save the algorithm, here's the time stone, now get your ass back.
Okay, this game has major issues when it comes to the grind system. As much as I like the concept of the crypt, I hate that it forces us to grind for coins and how expensive these loot chests are. The Tower of Time have some fun challenges, but you're not guaranteed a skin or gear piece you need or want in the Tower of Time. And sometimes, unneededly, hard. Also, sometimes you end up with pieces and gears you don't want. Like, I don't use Baraka, stop giving me Baraka skins. Legit, that's the majority of my collection of Baraka skins, when I mainly use either Katana, Sub-Zero, or Scorpion. Or like Jackie, but I got a lot of Jackie Briggs ones, and I got a lot of Jax ones, so I guess I can't complain too much, but you get what I mean. Again, the story has major writing issues during the later portion of it, and it really doesn't help the game overall. AI battles are just, why? It's a dumb mechanic, and it doesn't add anything besides, hey look, someone else is playing the game for me. And the skins aren't even varied, they're 3 different skin costumes with color swaps. Injustice did hella better with this, making each skin feel unique. That's why I was able to make comic book Supergirl, because I was able to get different skins to eventually create that character that I wanted. I hated the variation system since X, and I don't know why it came back, or why they tend to lock moves under different certain variations. It's not fun and it's not intriguing. And I'm just saying, the variation system has existed since the 3D era of Mortal Kombat. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It didn't like come in Mortal Kombat 9. Everyone played the same and all moves were available from the jump. But yeah, certain variations is bad enough I have to learn all these characters, but now I have to learn their different playstyles. Yeah, fuck that. I'm not putting myself through all that for that game. Not just that, but this is on a personal note. Again, please, stop making the crypt be so fucking hectic with how it is. They want us to complete puzzles and actually, do these things, which is fine. But don't make it actually be the loot system on how we get certain skins. I know what you're saying, but you can unlock stuff in the Tower of Time. This goes back to my first point, saying that the Tower of Time does not guarantee you what you need. Even when you put certain character specific towers, it does not actually allow you to get skin or gear that you're aiming for, which is stupid. At least in Injustice, you are given gear with the character you chose and not just leveled up gear. But not just that, but each gear piece led to something really cool. So you can always upgrade the gear piece if you didn't want that one and change it to a different variation type. I would show you that, but I don't have any footage of Injustice because A, I just got my capture card, and B, I don't feel like going through that grindy mess too. NetherRealm really needs to get better when it comes to this, or just take out this whole customization feature as a whole, because it's really not fun when you have to go through all of this just to get some stuff. And there's no easy way of doing it. You can't just drop a few dollars and get a bunch of coins and buy the gear itself. Not saying I am for this practice, I'm just saying that would have been a nice option to have. So what's my final score for this game? Altogether, it's an 8.75 out of 10. It had great potential, but its problems are big and very noticeable. It knows the game doesn't need mindless nudity to be Mortal Kombat. Look, I get it, Scarlet's not wearing a bikini and neither is Katana, but they're wearing outfits that show how much they've matured over time. Not just that, but you can customize them so they don't look like nuns. But here's the thing, they don't. The only one I'll admit that's really covered up is fucking Scarlet. But here's the thing, you see cleavage. Isn't that enough for you? But then again, you guys are going to complain about that. And I know, take a shot every time I say then again. But you guys are going to complain about that. Please stop complaining about stuff that doesn't actually affect the gameplay or how the game looks. I get it. They're going for an SJW woke approach. But that's what they chose for this game's direction. At the end of the day, I came here to rip someone's spine out or to punch someone so hard that it showed their skeleton. That's what this game is about. And I feel like people are forgetting that. But for the developers, stop making the situation even worse. Look, this game, I get it, you want this game to evolve, you want more classy design, but that's not what this game is. This game is not more mature because you made new costumes for female characters. There's a legit finishing move where you can kick someone so hard in the nuts, their skeleton pops out. No, Mortal Kombat will never be mature, so don't act like it is. Don't act self-righteous because you redesigned the character. You just seem like you like to cause controversy. We get it. No one's gonna wear a bikini in a fight. That's fucking false if you look at MMA fighters. But then again, they don't need to wear it. They just need to wear something battle practical, and that's what most of the female characters are wearing. And so are the males. Each character have their own unique thing. I meant the days where you can just play a game and not have to worry about this. If a character is more dressed up or not, who cares? That means that they have a cooler character design and easier to cosplay or whatever. We should really actually start actually looking at the game for us to how we play it than how we actually look at the character. Aesthetically, this game looks fine. It looks like Mortal Kombat and it fits the tone. Every character fits the tone. And I know that this is a small little mini rant, but the same thing is, I'm tired of people always going, oh, they're more covered up. The same thing went for Dead or Alive 6, yet when you actually get there, you can make an option. It should always be an option, but the thing is, you should focus on what the core of the game is. It's called Mortal Kombat, not Mortal, oh my god, look at those titties. That's not what this game is about. This game is about having fun, having tons of violence, and being ridiculous, and maybe having a pretty cool story. So just look at it for that and stop looking at it like it's a fucking sex object. That's all I really have to say on that. But this game is definitely a game you should pick up immediately. It's fun, it's creative, and if you look at it from the gameplay standpoint, yeah, it gives you a lot of stuff, and it's a very grindy mess of a game. But that, in my opinion, makes it much funner than most of the complaints I brought up, because there's a lot more shit for me to do. I'm not ever going to be 100% complete with this game, but I want to at least get decent playtime before I made this review. I'm back. Where did you go? To fix the problem. Well, we have a bigger problem. Shit, did we break the pass? The Shazam flop? Dear God, don't jinx us. Did Kingdom Hearts 3 get delayed again? Horrible future did you go in? They made a B-movie too. In that future. Oh, no, dear God, shit, but no, we got a message from Nav.
Dear Phantom, we saved the future. Kinda. Now I gotta go buy my tickets to B-Movie 2 and Shrek 5, Return of the Swamp. By the way, you should collect the other stones before July 19th. P.S. I got you a copy of my fresh mixtape for Christmas. It's called Feliz Navidad, Big Booty Edition. Have fun.
July 19th? That's when we make the biggest crossover reviews of our lives. We call it the Marvel Ultimate Alliance Initiative. Hey, thank you guys so much for checking out our special MK11 video. I'm going to do something special for this one because the game deals with time travel, and I actually want to, incorporate time travel into the review. So I was like, yo, these little skits will help out. Also, this is leading into a bigger review which I have planned for the summer, which will deal with Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I'll be reviewing all Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. So this will be my first time making a nostalgia review, so yeah. Also, I'm sorry if you heard my phone, it goes off a lot. But yeah, so sub for more and I'll try to get more collabs going on. Please check out my friend Craziinav's channel, who played, well, his future self in this video. I know, but I'll leave a link down in the description so you can check him out and show some support. He's a really cool streamer, and he also does really great YouTube videos and take the time to actually edit and make sure his videos are very spicy. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace